What if a crypto project had an entire nation's tech giants in its corner? I'm talking about Toyota, Sony, and the largest telecom in Japan, NTT Docomo. That project is Astar Network. It was one of the hottest tickets on Polkadot, but when the hype around that ecosystem fizzled out, Astar's token, ASTR, crashed over 90% from its peak. Many wrote it off. But behind the scenes, Astar has been pulling off a massive pivot, a plan to not just stay in the game, but to bridge the two biggest ecosystems in crypto, Polkadot and Ethereum. So, is Astar a sleeping giant about to wake up? Or is this just a Hail Mary pass? Let's break it down. Astar was founded back in 2019 by Sota Watanabe, a heavy hitter in Japan's Web3 scene who's even on a government advisory council. This isn't just some random project. It has deep roots and serious skin in the game from top VCs like Polychain, Binance Labs, and Coinbase Ventures. Initially, Astar's whole mission was to be the main smart contract hub for Polkadot. But there was a catch. Its success was completely chained to Polkadot's growth, which, let's be honest, never really took off like everyone hoped. With low user activity, the network's tokenomics started to buckle. The original ASTR token was designed with high inflation to get developers and stakers on board, which would have been fine if user growth went parabolic. It didn't. This created constant sell pressure, leaving long-term holders holding the bag. The team knew they had to rip off the Band-Aid, so they launched Tokenomics 2.0. First, they slashed staking rewards, cutting the annual inflation rate from nearly 4.9% down to about 4.3%. More importantly, they made the system smarter. Now, 80% of all transaction fees get burned, gone forever. And if the rewards set aside for dApps aren't claimed, those get torched too. This ties the token supply directly to how much the network is actually being used. If things are quiet, inflation stays low. If it's buzzing with activity, the burn rate kicks into high gear. It's a much healthier model, built to last. But fixing the tokenomics was only half the battle. To really grow, Astar had to break out of the Polkadot sandbox. Their solution? Go multi-chain by building a bridge straight to the heart of DeFi, Ethereum. Astar is launching its own Layer 2 network on Ethereum called Soneium, built with zkEVM technology. This move is a potential game changer. It means developers can use Astar to tap into Ethereum's massive user base and deep liquidity, all while leveraging Polkadot's interoperability. This ZK rollup tech is one of the biggest narratives in crypto right now, and we actually did a full breakdown on it in our video on the rise of Layer 2s. If you want a deep dive on how that works, check it out after this. See the analysis, link in comments. For Astar, this pivot is make or break. It's a strategic shift from being a big fish in a small pond to becoming a connector between two massive blockchain oceans. And the tech under the hood is solid. Astar runs a unique dual environment. It supports EVM, so it's a piece of cake for Ethereum developers to migrate their apps. But it also supports WASM, or WebAssembly, a newer, more powerful standard that many believe is the future of smart contracts. This makes Astar incredibly versatile and forward-thinking. So, what's the catch? First, execution risk. Astar is trying to juggle a lot of plates at once. A Polkadot parachain, an Ethereum L2, and a Japanese enterprise ecosystem. That's an ambitious roadmap with a high chance of hitting some bumps. Second, adoption risk. The tech is impressive, but the numbers are still tiny. Right now, Astar's DeFi ecosystem has only about $3 to $5 million in TVL, and that's excluding staking. They've got to prove they can get real users and serious liquidity onto this new multi-chain platform. Finally, competition. By jumping into the Ethereum L2 arena, Astar is now stepping into the ring with heavyweights like Polygon, Arbitrum, and zk Sync. Its Japanese connections give it a home field advantage, but it's now fighting a war on two fronts. So, what's the final verdict on Astar? The bull case is pretty clear. Astar leverages its incredible Japanese partnerships to onboard millions of mainstream users from gaming and enterprise. Its multi-chain strategy pays off. making it a critical hub for interoperability. With usage soaring, the new tokenomics kick in, fee burns go through the roof, and the ASTR token's value finally starts reflecting its utility. The bear case? The pivot is too little, too late. The Ethereum L2 fails to get traction in a cutthroat market. Polkadot's ecosystem flatlines, and Astar becomes a ghost chain, a classic tale of great tech with no users. Astar has a world-class team, a unique enterprise angle, and a smart, adaptive game plan. They've put their tokenomics back on track and are making a bold strategic move, but the risk is real. The clock is ticking, and they need to turn all that promise into real-world adoption, and fast. What do you think? Are Astar's Japanese roots its secret weapon? Or will it get lost in the shuffle? Let me know down in the comments. And if you got value from this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us which altcoin we should break down next. Thanks for watching.